Traders, how we all doing today? What a day it's been on the S&P. Big moves coming to the market today and bigger moves coming tomorrow. So, big thing to keep in mind for tomorrow is that we got, as you can see here on the economic calendar, we got PMI services at 9:45, so right after market open. So expect some volatility then. So after 9:45, I'll be trading, but before then, not looking for anything. So let's get into the price action review. So Tesla, as always, the first one. As I was mentioning in yesterday's video, actually, that I was watching this 209 support. As you can see here, it held. You got decent volume, so I'm expecting short-term upside. For this week, you might get a push to 242. But the first level that I'm going to be watching is going to be at 217. So I would watch for tomorrow. I'm going to highlight this in yellow. So watch 217, watch this range here. If you break down 209, expect some more downside. If you break 217, expect some short-term upside to fill this gap, and then maybe a move down lower or a retest of the symmetrical triangle, lower barrier. But that's what I'm watching for Tesla. Now Apple. Let's see what we got here. So we came down to the 171 support level, as I previously mentioned yesterday, to watch that level. Now, if we end up holding this 171 support and we end up pushing upward, I would expect to find resistance at 175.42. So let's just call that 175. So watch that 175 level for tomorrow. I'm going to highlight that in yellow for you guys. Because as you can see here, that you got as a support, resistance on this candle. Got this one as resistance, sort of a support. So this is a big level for Apple. So just watch that range on Apple. And then next one's going to be Microsoft. So the big thing to watch for Microsoft is see if we get some continuation of this 334 level. If we do, then 315 is going to come pretty fast. And as you can see here, we got multiple hits on 315 and also 334. Now, if we end up pushing upwards tomorrow, watch for a close above 344. And if you get that, then you can expect some upside to 339. So that's what I'm going to be watching on Microsoft. Next one's going to be NVIDIA. Let's see here. So we came around to, let's see here. So we'll highlight this level at 410. Because 410 seems to be an area that NVIDIA's really treating as a nice support zone. So right there, we'll fix that up a bit. All right. Yeah, so watch the 410 support for tomorrow. If we continue to push to the upside, then I would watch for the 448 gap at some point. At least tomorrow, I would watch to see if that 433 level holds. As you can see here, I'll highlight it in yellow for the levels in play. So there you go. So the level in play for tomorrow is going to be the 410 to 433 zone. So that's going to be what I'm watching on NVIDIA and on SPY. Let's see what we got here. So this is a little bit iffy. It's hard to really tell. So we held 420, but did we really? It was a solid support, but 418 was a solid support as well. So I would just say watch 418, 420, and 425 for tomorrow. I think the likelihood scenario is to watch 420 and 418. Sellers seem to have a lot of control. But I would like to say that we did have some pretty abnormal low volume compared to the previous 3 days. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's what I'm watching on SPY. And then last but not least, McDonald's. So we end up closing at 254.75. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a sell-off here. Now, I'm sure that there's a reason for it. Let's see. I'm sure there's a Fibonacci retracement. Now, what this might be is the 38.2 retracement. Yeah, so that's what it was. So 38.2 got hit. So it's a within trend bounce. So most likely you're going to take a move down to 246. I have my stop at 249.52 where I bought the stock. So I have my stop set at break even on McDonald's. But yeah, so that's what I'm watching for tomorrow. And good luck, traders.